Yes people, what is good? I am BA, back once again with another movie reaction. This week I will be reacting to Young Guns. Why Young Guns? Because one of my patrons, Tank, the legendary Tank, is basically a real life Cutty from The Wire, except he's from Compton. Yeah, that's how I describe Tank. Recommended it to me, and Tank's a G. He's been lobbying hard for me to react to The Shield, but he's been outvoted in my Patreon polls for which TV show to watch a few times, so I feel bad for Tank, but he dropped me this movie recommendation and I was like, boom, anybody can recommend me a movie, it doesn't need to go through a polling process. So he said do this one, so I'm doing this one just for the homie Tank. What do I know about this movie? Absolutely nothing. I've heard the name before, I know it was quite popular when it came out, but I've not seen a trailer, nor no reviews or anything else about it, so I'm going into this quite fresh and I am looking forward to it. So without further ado, this is Young Guns, let's check it out and see what it's saying to it. It's an interesting film style they've chosen for this intro. God to say, the way that was done, this looks like we're about to watch a 90s sitcom. It's quite the cast though. Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Kiefer Sutherland. It's a good lineup. This intro is borderline hilarious though. Can't wait to see what the gang get up to this week.
Not another hanging.
Said that with a mild level of inconvenience there. If I was running away from people, I definitely wouldn't jump in the bullpen. I'd take my chances with the firearms.
Hurry up, don't be afraid.
It's an interesting start. I don't know who the good guys and bad guys are yet. I'm assuming all the Young Guns are good guys, so Emilio Estevez must be part of the good team.
You wanna play games, pendejo?
You're a red-ass Mexican greaser, you do it with your horse.
Shots fired.
Cut me then, Mexican! Cut me then, Mexican! Come on.
This guy is asking to be cut. Reminds me of a news article I saw once about a man that had been stabbed, and the quote which he said before he was stabbed was, "What are you gonna do, stab me?" Yes, he was.
We've got room in the bunkhouse, my young man. If you don't want to stay, Santa Fe runs out of Albuquerque in the morning.
So I take it this guy who's on the reins is like cobbling together a little group of ragtag sort of outlaws, maybe? That's a cool job. I like pigs and hogs and shit. I would happily feed them. This is back before CGI could have done that as well. They must have had some pro knife thrower throw them into the post while Emilio Estevez was sat next to it.
We work for Mr. Tunstall as regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too.
Regulators. That's a cool word for badasses.
I'm a pugilist. But then I ain't expecting you to know the explanation of that word.
I hope we get to see this guy's pugilism skills. He said he was a pugilist. I want to see him box some people up.
You ever worked beef before, Billy? Yeah, worked a little out Fort Sumner way.
They called him Billy. Is he gonna be Billy the Kid by any chance?
Sick who will never succeed anywhere.
We got a whole room full of them right here.
I'm sure they'll succeed at something. I've got faith.
Take up the journal and start where the other boy left off. Or you can go straight back to your home on the streets.
Read or be homeless, Billy.
They better stay at home near their relatives so they can be taken care of. They are not wanted here and will only come to grief.
He seems to be the best reader out of all of them. Why is he pulling his gun on the pig?
Shit.
That's what you get for putting a gun on him. That pig did not deserve to be held up at gunpoint.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Afternoon, John.
This might get nasty if it turns into a shootout. These guys have got way more people.
You see our good sheriff sitting up there on that horse? Do you know how much money he's got invested in my store?
So these guys are literally going to go to war with them over both owning beef stores. That seems incredibly petty, especially for a sheriff.
I shall be damned if I'm going to be dissuaded by something as ugly as political corruption.
Nice, he's a man of morals.
We won't be bowing down to you no more, Englishman. Get ready for hell.
If a guy said that to me, he would definitely be getting shot in the back of the head as he rode away. Or the front of the face if he chose not to turn. I'm not saying I would do it sneakily. Don't kick the chickens.
You're one of Murphy's boys, aren't you?
Used to be. Fired me. Called him a fat Sal.
Instantly don't trust this guy, seems like a spy. Nice, looking slick, Billy. It's not quite a cowboy hat, but it's definitely an upgrade on your little rascal's cap, as Bill Burr would say. This guy was doing Fortnite dances before it was even a thing.
He brought the governor a nice, fat campaign contribution. They're tightening the yoke on you, John.
So the governor has already been bought off as well. These guys certainly have their backs against the wall in the beef business.
Medicine. Oh. Yes. I shall receive my degree from St. Michael's in July, and then I shall be practicing here in Lincoln.
What a bunch of bullshit. Be careful, at this age he was a vampire.
As yonder lady or her fellows shows.
Pardon me?
Poetry wasn't working there.
I'll be expecting to see you follow your Englishman out of Lincoln when he goes.
He was amicable with him until he found out who he worked for. What a prick.
He had a shirt ruined in a Silver City laundry. He took the celestial woman's daughter as payment.
Wow, so she's basically a slave. That's fucked up.
No. No, it's you, not.
Oh, here we go. This guy's the pugilist, so you know he's got some hands. That was a good duck. Ring out. At least they finished that with like just their bare hands. I was expecting that to turn into a gun battle there, but they settled it, you know, like men. Rest in peace to that flock of birds that flew above the campfire that night. Hey, singing a Scottish song, that's what I like to see. For a small country, we get round the world. Something's not right. The music is telling me something is off. Those fucking snakes even killed the horse as well.
We therefore commit his body to the ground. Ashes to ashes, and dust to dust.
And that's their mentor, dead already, so these guys are just without guidance now.
No one's fool enough to go in after Murphy's people.
Deputize them.
Oh, that would be gangster if they all get the power of the law to exact revenge. Oh wow, so they've all become deputies. This is a gangster concept. Revenge is already sweet. It must be extra sweet when you've got the law's backing.
Go on, Billy. See if Hill's in there. If he is, bring him to us.
Charlie Sheen was a lot more reserved before he got tiger blood. The additional testosterone will do that to you though.
Henry Hill?
Yeah.
Howdy.
I thought they were to take him alive. Straight up shot him. The old dick gun trick, we've all fallen for it. They're doing the smart thing, taking out these guys in smaller groups. Together they are basically like a miniature army, these bad guys.
A local miner has identified the kid as one Henry McCarty, also known as William H. Bonney.
Billy the Kid. He's got to be Billy the Kid.
Shit, Dick, you send a lamb into the slaughter and he walk out king sheep. El Chivato, Billy the Kid, huh?
Yeah.
I don't accept those, thank you.
You walk awful fast for a little thing, don't you?
I just want to see this poor lady get from out of under the control of the guy that basically took her as a slave, though.
Horse has been grazing wild. Pretty damn good, don't you think, Baker?
When the tracker gets tracked.
By killing Henry Hill, you all started a war.
By killing Mr. Tunstall, you all started the damn war, Baker.
True. They drew first blood.
Yeah, well, all don't kill innocent merchants either, do it? Shut up, dirtface.
Take the son of a bitches up to Capitan Mountain and blow their brains out.
You could call anybody dirtface in the Old West, to be fair.
Why's that?
Well, I think Murphy will be watching the trail in. They'll ambush us. I think we should go straight through to Lincoln.
This is the guy that I think's the spy, isn't it? I definitely wouldn't listen to his advice.
He used to ride with Murphy, that's what I'm talking about. That was a long time ago. He's a spy!
I'm with Billy the Kid. I believe him to be a spy. Maybe they're baiting me in and he is in fact not a spy, but I'm very suspicious of this guy.
Sorry I didn't sniff you out sooner, you goddamn traitor.
Better to be safe than sorry. I'm with him. Fuck this guy. He was definitely a spy.
Court adjourned. Moron! You're out of line, you son of a bitch!
Richard, he was right.
He's definitely a loose cannon, but I agree that I think McCloskey was a spy.
Well, that's me. This is bullshit.
That's definitely going to come into this later. They're going to look at him and think he's Billy the Kid and kill him or capture him.
We can go west through the Valley of Fires, but there's the Mescalero Reservation.
Oh, was it drugs?
Spirit Road. We're lost right now.
Don't think Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez need any help from him. They probably joined this campfire very high already.
Charles, what is that? Peyote.
Oh, it was peyote he was digging up. Okay. These guys are in for an interesting night. Think fighting a bunch of cowboys is bad. Wait till you have to deal with the aliens riding unicycles.
It's like a butterfly. Butterfly flies to a flower.
Not David Attenborough's strongest monologue.
You guys seen something? Chicken? I'm a butterfly.
This was just a part of the film they filmed around the actors' current moods. This wasn't in the script.
This is great.
Only when high on drugs can you still be enjoying yourself. True story. In college, I never took the mushrooms, but I was in a house full of people high on mushrooms, and I saw my friend vomiting into a sink while laughing. And I asked him the next day why he was laughing while vomiting, and he said it's because the tips of all 8 of his fingers and his thumbs had turned into mouths, who were all vomiting along with him. It was a vomit crew he had turned his body into. Talk about a crazy drug.
Godless heathens.
That guy is having a bad trip.
Dog. Did you see the size of that chicken?
Part of me wants to see them do the entire rest of their revenge mission high on peyote. It would certainly freak out the enemy.
When we finish this meal, you little rodent, we're gonna go out in the yard and see who has the right to run this group of regulators.
I thought these two might end up butting heads. Surely it won't end fatally though.
You think he's come to surrender?
Don't look that way.
He any good?
He's killed more people than smallpox.
That puts him right up there with Hitler. He doesn't seem fazed.
Let's dance.
Damn. Fair play to this guy. He's pretty gangster.
Go in there and cut the son of a bitch in half. I'm daring you, Billy.
Can't turn down a dare. You gotta do it now.
Screw that!
I mean, you've got to respect this old guy. He showed up solo and has given them the best fight they've had yet. What? I wasn't expecting Charlie Sheen to die.
Get the hell out of here! Oh, Charlie, come on!
Regulators! Let's rock out, now!
This battle did not end the way I expected it to. This one guy is a problem. But also he's gonna think he just killed Billy the Kid, when in fact he did not.
I gotta write Dick's mother in Vermont. Get some clean wraps for this.
Well, whatever you do, don't go near Lincoln.
See ya.
I don't know if it's a good idea them separating just now. That was a crazy scene. That old guy held his own against 6 of them. Wounded 2, killed 1. Craziness.
Right now, Sheriff Brady's in desperate need of being removed from office.
I second that. They definitely need to take down this sheriff.
He taught me a better way to bury Murphy.
Murphy buried him the old Irish way, Chavez.
That's right, Steve.
It's true, he might have taught him a better way to kill Murphy through, business, but it didn't work. That guy's willing to take arms up if someone's competing with his businesses. You have to fight fire with fire sometimes.
Charlie,
You come with me?
This definitely seems like a bad idea. They're all going their separate ways. This is a terrible choice.
We gotta stick together, fellas. It's the only way I see it.
I agree with Billy the Kid. Has he literally went back here because of this woman? He's going to end up getting himself killed as well.
You've come to lay with me and then cut me into tiny pieces with a knife. You're the bandit who eats children and old people.
What a horrible story you've been told. I don't think he's that bad.
When we have floods, fathers let the girl babies wash by. My benefactor has made me necessary.
That is no logic to want to stay there by. Get the hell out of there.
I keep the flowers that you offered me in a little room inside my head.
Think this girl's been on some peyote as well.
I want to ask something else of you now. I want you to go with me to Roswell.
Just don't ride through Area 51, they don't like trespassers.
As I pondered weak and weary, there came a knocking at my back porch.
Ah, a bit of Edgar Allan Poe round the campfire, why not?
Doc? Nah. Doc likes me.
I can't stand him.
Well, it's nice to think that someone likes you, even if they hate you. Saves mental energy. He's not a traitor, but he's entitled to dislike him. He has been the young, reckless one of their group. You better hide, Kiefer.
What's he doing?
Just skipping beside them. Very low key.
Top of the morning to you, girls.
Oh, dead. Was that the sheriff? I think it was.
Reap the whirlwind, Sheriff Brady.
It was the sheriff. Wow. Well, that is the sheriff out of the way. What's the significance of that? Is that going to bring a larger legal force down upon them now? Or is that actually going to make things easier, I wonder?
You're not only being hunted by John Kinney and Murphy's men, you're being hunted by troops.
So they are now once again outlaws.
You were supposed to serve 11 warrants and expose the ring. Instead, you went out and you went on the warpath, on a rampage. Now Richard's dead. We're living up here like fugitives.
True, they didn't arrest a single person, so I can see why they would be getting their deputy badges revoked. Killing the sheriff might have been a move too far though. If you've got the army on you now, that's danger.
We'll escort you.
You'd be a death sentence to anyone now, Billy. I don't want your help.
This guy's probably safer on his own than riding with Billy the Kid. They might think they got Billy the Kid and have the wrong man, but as soon as they know that they're still out killing people, like the sheriff, they're going to be right on these guys just as much.
Gentlemen, let's ride.
It's not like they cared much about those badges anyway.
It is a whirlwind out there. When you're in it, you can't get out.
Doc seems like the apprehensive one of the group. Like he doesn't want to be there, but he just sort of has to be there.
Stephen told him about the party Sheriff Pepin's planning for us.
Party? Oh, you mean the hanging?
Hanging could be a party, if you enjoy that sort of thing. Look at David Carradine.
You mess your trousers, they say. Gals watching and everything.
I think everybody messes their trousers when they die. It's just a process of the body. Undignifying, but there's nothing you can do about it.
I don't remember you, but I guess you remember me. I meet so many young men out for the first.
Oh, they went to a brothel.
I just want to hold you.
Whatever your pleasure, Charlie.
You are paying over the odds for a hug, Charlie.
You know these mestizos? They say that Politos have horse.
Like a centaur.
And I sure would like to touch the gun that's going to kill Billy the Kid.
You know Iron, boy?
Yes, sir.
Stopped him in his tracks for a moment there.
In case I run into him, I'll come back and tell you.
He's a good-looking kid. Way with the women.
Oh, he's loving this.
Right there, don't you see him?
Is that so now?
Real confident now he's took the bullets out of the guy's gun. Well, that's that guy dead. Imagine getting killed mid-whistle. One, that is quite a lot of troops, but two, this is the strangest music I've ever heard used in a western. It's like a Miami Vice chase scene.
The shoes worn by this young left-handed prince of the plains were low-quartered with patent silver spurs in the heel. I ain't left-handed.
Why does everyone think he's left-handed?
Well, it also looks like we're going back into Lincoln. I know we can't be going back into Lincoln, so
Is the final showdown going to be at Lincoln then? This is going to be one hell of a shootout.
Like when John Kennedy's riding up on our ass and the balls are flying and the blood goes right to your head.
He is insane in this film. I know he's meant to be like a mature kid, but he is also straight up just crazy.
Y'all are testing yourselves and you don't even know it. Trying to make it to old Mexico, that's a hoot.
You would think that these guys would have troops stationed on the Mexican border and anticipating that move.
The chances of making old Mexico? Well, hell. That's a test of all tests, you ask me.
I agree with Billy the Kid on this one. Probably, even though it's a bit of a crazy idea, them going back to Lincoln will be the least anticipated move they could make.
Dear Governor Axtell.
Axtell.
Right.
An axe tail would be more gangster though.
In short, sir, I surrender.
He's not going to do this. This has got to be some sort of trick he's planning.
Many nights I put a blade to your throat while you were sleeping. Glad I never killed you, Steve.
That is not what you want to hear from a friend. That peyote will be making you do crazy things.
P.S. I changed my mind. Kiss my ass.
Gotta love a troll letter. That guy would be so happy till he got to the PS.
What about Alex?
He's gonna die. Tomorrow. He and his wife at his house. Murphy knows he's coming back to Lincoln tomorrow.
Oh, what? They are definitely going to Lincoln to save this lawyer then.
Hey, Garrett. Are you my friend?
Yes, I am, Bill.
Don't know if I trust that guy. He could be leading him into a trap. Nice swivel there, Doc.
Your girl's crying. She's really giving me a headache.
Charlie, you got a wife now. You should stay.
Oh, it was his wedding. I had no idea. This is going to be way worse. This guy's going to die now. It's the rules of the action film to set up a heartbreaking death.
I can't go to old Mexico.
Ah, shit. It's going to be the final showdown at the lawyer's house.
Chavez?
Setting up some cover. This is going to be a proper shootout. Is that the old guy that killed Charlie Sheen as well?
It was just a trap to get us all together in the same place. My God, look at them all.
Yeah, I was suspicious of that.
Oh, God. Hanging for sure now.
I don't think any of you are going to hang. These guys don't look like they want to take anyone alive.
Yeah, I'm here, you bastard!
I mean, they have got to be lucky and very skilled to get out of this predicament. There is so many people they will have to shoot in order to survive this.
Oh my God!
Oh shit, good shot. I feel sorry for the lawyer and his wife. They were kind of just thrown into this situation.
Active participation in the gun battle would negate my life insurance policy.
They need every hand they can get just now. You do have to join in. Give his wife a gun as well. They're gonna turn this entire house into rubble. I kind of feel bad for Doc. I mean, it's good he's stayed with his friends, but a part of him wanted to be far away from all this right now, chilling with a Chinese lady. But he should know better than anyone, all for one, one for all. How the fuck can they be sleeping mid-gun battle? Why didn't any of the enemy troops move in overnight? Oh shit, they were literally waiting for the cavalry to arrive. This is surely a death sentence now. Unless they can get the military on their side in some way, they are seriously fucked.
Mr. Murphy, George Bristol, we got all the rats in one hole.
At least this guy's shown up. If they can kill him, even if they all die, it's a victory. Oh, is she going in the house? Nice. At least she's on the good guys team for the final battle. I don't think her and Kiefer will have any time to have a romantic moment, but maybe if everybody else covers the windows while they fuck, you never know. Also, if I was hot, I would get away from that door. She might get shot straight in the back. Seriously, everybody in this house needs a gun to return fire. The lawyer, his wife, the Chinese lady, they all need to take a gun at this point.
Please. Charlie, if you don't stand up and start whipping some ass, you ain't never gonna see her again. Now come on, Charlie.
Yeah, this isn't the time to be falling to pieces. You knew what you were getting yourself into.
Put your hands high.
I'm loving how insane he is. I don't see any element being able to turn the tide of battle for these guys though. Unless they literally shoot it out with them and kill every last one of them. How in the hell did they escape this situation? I appreciate his spirit, but I don't think he hit a single person there.
Alex! Get Susan out of here!
Alex, give Susan a gun. It must suck getting smoked out like that.
Where's Chavez? Where the hell's Chavez?
I don't know!
What? He's gone! He must have skinned out!
Chavez has got a plan. If he's not there, he's planning something. This is looking absolutely perilous right now. Come on, Chavez. What you got planned? No way! I don't know about this strategy. Before bullet time, that was the best slow motion got. That is some choppy slow motion. But I knew Chavez was coming in clutch. I fucking knew the newlywed was gonna get shot. I knew it. Damn, Billy the Kid's been shot a few times as well. Everyone's getting shot. Shit. Now the comedic relief's dead, what are we gonna do for laughs? No, that's so unnecessary. The first time they used the Gatling gun and it's to shred up the lawyer. So fucked up.
Reap it, Murphy, you son of a bitch.
Nice, what a shot. Fuck this guy.
Josiah Doc Skurlock was reported to have left the west for the east.
Damn, so only 3 of them survived. Chavez, Doc, and Billy the Kid. And the Chinese lady's with Doc now. The gang has been severely depleted though.
Sources report that he was unarmed and shot in the dark. He was buried with Charlie Bowdry at Old Fort Sumner.
I thought there was a Young Guns 2. It's a bit strange he's announcing Billy the Kid's death. I take it Young Guns 2 takes place in between this movie and the movie's finishing monologue. Okay, that was Young Guns, and I will be back in just a minute with my thoughts on that. So, Young Guns, what did I think of that? Well, first I want to say, nowadays the Western is used as a genre for generally high drama. Yes, there is always shooting in it, what with it being the Wild West, but it's generally more about the dramatic performances and everything that happens around the gunshots. This seems like it's genuinely meant to be a fun Western with a lot of action scenes in it, which I enjoyed it for. It obviously stars what you would call the brat pack of the 90s, Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, etc. And I would say this movie was definitely more made for just being a fun popcorn movie rather than like going for Oscars or anything. And that's cool. I love a fun movie that's just about the action and the interactions of characters and shit like that, rather than trying to make everything high drama and it being about Oscar-worthy acting performances. It shows how much action has came along since this era as well. The slow motion is literally, you can see the frames pass when they have to go into slow motion, etc. Nowadays that would be fucking bullet time or done on high-speed cameras so it was seamless slow motion. Cinematic technology has progressed vastly, even from the 90s to this day. And I guess that would be the word I would just use to describe this movie in general. Fun. It was fun. Enjoyable performances, a good bit of banter, and a lot of action shootouts. You can't really go wrong with that formula. Now, I do know also there's a Young Guns 2. Do you guys think I should react to that as well? I'm undecided just now. Is it as good as the first one? Is it better? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see me do it, I will also react to Young Guns 2. But in the meantime, I want to thank my patron Tank for recommending this to me. Big ups to Tank, always. He's always got some great recommendations for things I haven't seen, and I'm pleased that I finally watched this movie. I've heard about it for my entire life basically, so it's cool that I finally got a chance to sit down and see it. If you've liked this video, click like, subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, ring the bell to be notified as to when they drop. If there's anything you want to talk about, comment down below and share this around to anyone you think might appreciate it or want to watch these reactions along with us. My Patreon link is down in the description. If you become a patron, you get access to my blog, you get access to these reactions I put on YouTube a month and a half in advance, and you also get access to full-length versions of everything I react to. So consider becoming a patron, it helps me and my channel out so much, and until next time, I have been BA, peace.